Okay. So, بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. رب اشرح لي All right. So, who's going to read first? Asma, Haika. Asma, you want to go
Yeah,
first?
I can read Haika.
Haika, just go ahead. Okay.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم سماعون للكاذب أكالون للسحت فإن جاءوك فاحكم بينهم أو أعرض عنهم وإن تعرض عنهم فلن يضروك شيئا وإن حكمت فاحكم بينهم بالقسط إن الله يحب يحب المقسطين.
MashaAllah, Barakallah, very good. Okay, so it's very important to remember, Inna Allah yuhibbul muqsitin, that Allah, loves the ones who do justice. Okay, so who are just? Okay, here's the pen. Samma'una. Samma'una. It's not going down. Listeners. Listeners, lil kazib. Li is to kaziba. Kazibi is falsehood. Where is it? Akaluna. Akaluna, devourers. Lissuht, of the forbidden. Fa, so in if ja, ja means come, ka means to you, ja'u and the word for they, ja'ukum, they come to you, fahkum. Fa is then, hakum is judge. Hakum is judge. Fahkum, then judge bainahum. Bain means between whom, them, or a'rid, turn away. Anhum, an is from whom, them. Wa, and in if tu'rid, you turn away. Anhum, from them. Fa, then lan, never. um, Yadurruka, will they harm you. Yadurru and ka is you. Shay'an, anything. Wa, and in if hakamtu, you judge. Sorry, hakamta, again hakam, judge. Ta, you. Hakamta, you judge. Fahakum, then. Fa is then. Hakum, ahkum is judge. Bainahum, bain is between, whom is them. Bil qist, b is with, al is the, and qist is justice. Bil qist, inna indeed Allah, Allah yuhibbu, loves al muqsitin. Yuhibbu al muqsitin, the ones who are just. Okay, Abdullah, you can read the translation. Abdullah, are you there? Please read the translation. Okay, if you're here, if you're Ghost, let me just write on chat that you'll be back in 2 minutes, okay? So that we don't keep calling you if you're not there. Abdullah, Haika, you can read the translation.
Yes.
Yes, Abdullah, where were you? Sleeping?
No.
Okay, read the translation, Abdullah.
Okay. They are avid listeners to falsehood, divorcers of what is unlawful. So if they come to you, O Muhammad, judge between them or true.
1 second. Yeah, I'm just trying to increase the volume. So just turn
Or turn
around.
away from them. And if you turn away from them, never will they harm you at all. And if they judge you, judge between the justice with justice. Indeed, Allah loves those who act justly.
Justly, yes. Inna Allaha yuhibbul muqsitin. Okay, so they're actually listeners to falsehood. That's the reason they do not believe. So if they come to you, judge between them or turn away from them. If you turn away from them, never will they harm you at all. And if you judge them between them with justice, then indeed Allah loves the ones who act justly. Okay. Okay. Asma, your turn. Asma, are you there?
Sorry, yeah, I'm here.
Yes, please read.
Okay, yeah, sure. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وكيف يحكمونك وعندهم التوراة فيها حكم الله ثم يتولون من بعد ذلك وما أولئك بالمؤمنين.
MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Okay, the voice was a little low, so I kind of. Wa and kaifa. Kaifa means how can. Yuhakkimu, getting problems with clear version. Okay. Yuhakkimunaka, you is for, they. Hakimu, the wow shows a plural. And again, hakimu, judge. Ka is you. They appoint you a judge. Yuhakkimunaka. Yuhakkimunaka, they appoint you as a judge. Wa in the home, wa while, or you can say and, in the is with whom is them, while they have with them a Torah. Al is the Torah, is the book we know. Fiha, in ha, it. Hukmu is the command. Allah, of Allah. Summa, then. Yutawallawna, ya is they. Well, Lona, they turn away. Yatawallawna, the voice for the plural as well. Yatawallawna, they turn away. Min, from. Ba'da, after. Zalika, that. Wa, and. Ma, not. Ulaika, those. Bil mu'mineen, are the believers. Okay. So read the translation, Asma.
Okay, yeah, sure. But how is it that that they come to you for judgment while they have the Torah in which is the judgment of Allah? They turn away even after um, that, but those are not in fact believers.
Yes. So what do you understand? Who are the people of Torah?
The Torah were the Jews, right?
Yes, that's right, Jews. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is mentioning that they have the book with them, and the books did mention that there's going to be another prophet will come, right? So even if it's written there and they don't want to believe, so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying it's their fault. Like they're doing it on purpose, or they have pride,
Yeah.
or they don't want to believe. or they want to hide the truth. So it's their fault they're not believing. Allah has
Yeah.
sent messengers, Allah sent written the book. So this is the impression we get. So when they come to you for judgment, while they have the Torah, right? They have the book in which is the judgment of Allah. So they turn away. Even after that, then those are the, in fact, are the are not the believers, or can say disbelievers. Okay, 43. Okay, so you want to make a question out of this? 42 and 43. Okay, so let's make the question, who are the avid listeners to falsehood? Okay, okay, let me just post the homework so we can go ahead then. Oh, this is the comments. Falsehood. Okay, why the Google classes are opening from me today? It was just opening. Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing and try to do the homework while Sister Shell. I don't want to waste more time. Yes, Sister Shala, you can continue. I'll post the homework. You guys can start iExcel. All right. So who's going first for iExcel?
Go.
Asma, go ahead. Okay, inshallah. And the rest of you do your own for English, maths, and science, and then everyone gets a chance.
15 minutes in English, math, and science, right?
That's correct.
Okay. Mhm.
Did you get to do geography homework?
Geography?
I gave her yesterday, remember? Oh, did
No.
you log out, Asma? Oh, yes, your internet was not working. So Wednesday and Thursdays, one day we'll do geography, one day history. So we are, just check the Google Classroom. I send the link. What is geography? Let me show it to you again because I think you were having internet issues. So the way it's going to work, share. Give me 1 minute. Let me just share the screen to show it to you, okay? Because you might have problems, to understand. Okay, so yeah, we're going to do social studies. We're doing English, math, science, social studies, and arts. We'll do projects that were related to either English, maths, or science, or social studies, or Islamic studies, Quran. So we do that. We do Duolingo for French, and then we do um, computer, science coding, a little bit of that too. So here, because we still have social studies, so what I did mention yesterday, I'm showing it to you today as well. What needs to be done? You have the access to the books, okay? That's what I need to show you. I think the reason is the internet's not working, so I'm just going to close this one so it opens properly. Yes. Now it's fast. So you can see, just please check that the book for social studies, whether it is. Do you see science and social studies? Everyone sees that? Science and social studies?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, so much.
K12.org. So there's flex books for K12. And then we have science and social studies, same website, but opens easily. So whichever is easier for you to access, okay? So I'm going to show
I
you.
remember trying to do it, and it had a bunch of science topics, but I couldn't really find anything social study.
Geography, okay? We have the book over here. We click on it in geography, and we have 11 chapters that we need to finish, okay? That's the geography. Um, is it correct? Let me
Right,
see.
sure.
And then we go to history. No, not history, sorry. We go to world history. Where is that? Where's the world history? Or maybe it's going to show in history. So, yeah, and history book. So you see, in history, there's history, US and history, world history. So we're going to click on the world history, okay? And this is where we're going to get the book. And there are how many chapters? 10 chapters that we need to do, okay? Foundation civilization, we need to know the history. So emergence and collapse of classical empire, medieval rebuilding and reconsolidation, interactions and diffusion, and expanding world, ideas change the world, political revolution, industrialization, imperialism and good conflict, global conflicts, and interdependent world. The 10 chapters from here, 11 chapters from the previous book. So that's so
Okay,
one way
got
to
it.
get into this is from this website. Okay, and then even the link down also takes you there. Three lines, and then go to social studies. So you go to social studies first, and these are the topics of social studies. And then we go to geography and then history. So we have all these topics for social studies that we need to do. And
Right,
you can
yeah,
go over
okay.
here too. Are you able to access?
Okay, we have to do science. Yeah, I
So
have
when I clicked on chapter, yeah, geography basics, that's what we did. And then yesterday I gave you this homework for geography. Explain how changes in society, such as population shifts, technologies, advancements, and environmental policies, have led to diverse uses of physical features over time, such as terrace farming, dams, and polders. So the question, if you go to the Google Classroom, I posted what is geography, and then you just have to write one paragraph reading this. Only 3 pages. You have to read and write a paragraph. Okay, that was the homework. I know geography and history, as I mentioned before, students, I know they're not very happy, but still have to complete these chapters. And so is geography. So it sometimes you have to read more, but that's it. The word Greek geo, which means earth, and graphy means to write. So you're going to write this a paragraph in Google Classroom. Okay, that's the homework I posted. Is it clear with everyone? Where to get the books? Asma, Abdullah, Haika. So Abdullah will do half of the questions from here,
Yeah.
5, but the rest of you will do 10. Do you understand how to get to the book
Yeah, I do.
in resources of the school website? Okay.
Yeah,
The homework is posted there. Yeah, okay.
right,
Now you can
got.
continue. You can share your screen and start your work, inshallah. Okay. I just want to make sure that it's easy for you to access.
Alexa, right?
Yes, that's right.
Can you stop sharing?
So who's starting first? With Asma? Okay. You're gonna go with science or social studies? Okay, math. Okay, Abdullah and Haika also have your math ready as well. So we can, finish earlier so that we can go to the next subject after. You guys can do it on your own in the meanwhile. Asma is doing it here.
Yeah, so as you can see that she has started from question number 1, right? But when you are doing it and when you share the screen, so because you're doing it right now on your screen, so you start from question number 50 or something. It
Right.
shouldn't be
This
1
is
because you're
every
already
grade is,
working on it, right?
yeah,
I'm
but
sorry?
there are different grades though, but still you should be, working on them.
Yeah, so because she's doing her own 100 questions.
Yeah.
So when second person who shares, it should start from the
The
where
next,
they are doing it with them. So maybe 30 questions, 40 questions, and then they share the screen, so no, we know that they were working on it. And even
yes.
though I do get it in the Excel analysis, so yeah, we know how many hours you spent, inshallah.
Okay, 8 over 45. Good. Three over 20. Good. 35 over. Mhm. 11 questions. You got it. Good. Okay. Hi, God. Can you? It's your turn now. Is it? How many more questions left? Okay, so 24. Okay, after this, it's Haika's turn, inshallah.
I finished my math.
Okay, Haika, I need you to share now. And then we'll do your English after this, okay? So let's Haika share her screen first. And then Abdullah. Okay, Haika, are you there? Now you need to share your screen for your Excel.
Getting it open. I'm getting it open.
Thank you. So which question are you at? Okay. Third. So minus and minus, it still remains, when you add it up, it's still, no, how come you put four? It's supposed to be 14. 7 plus 7 is 14. And then you just put the minus
Well, I
because
thought it
both,
was minus.
yes, it is minus because it's only when you multiply, then it
No,
becomes,
it's plus addition.
yeah. So how come you didn't put 14? That was so simple, but you put 0
No, I
instead.
thought it was minus.
It was minus. It was minus
No,
14, right?
subtraction.
Oh, okay. So that's why you have to really pay close attention that what we're doing. So, before you submit, you double check like 2 to 3 times. Double check everything before you submit. Because it's computer, like you can't really erase it or anything. You can just go back. In this case, this 10 is from plus and 2 is from minus. So it's really easy. Easy peasy. Good. Good. Awesome. Now I actually want you to move to the next chapter, like really quick, because this is like still, but it's okay. We're doing subtraction, so let's finish this first.
This is the next one. What was? Yesterday I did the one that was on top of this, and today I did the one that was right at the bottom of it.
Okay. Yep. So this
It's just that they're all similar categories. Last time I had to just say if it was positive or negative. This one I have to put the answer in.
I see. Yeah. So this is both are minus, so we know that. So just the figure, just the amount changes, the sign remains the same because both are minus, negative. Good, terrific.
Teacher, I'm done.
Okay, now Abdullah. Oh, okay, are you done? Okay. So Abdullah. Hello, Abdullah. Abdullah, I need you to share your screen now for
Okay.
IXL. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, so just open your math first, and then we will do English from you, and then we go backward to with Haika and then Asma, inshallah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Teacher, I'm done.
Okay, now I want you to open up your English and then Aika and then Asma will do speakers. You have to read out your question and then your answer for, yeah. And then we'll do science and social studies afterwards. So make sure you read your question and then your answer as well. Abdullah, in English, you have to do that. Okay? So we can listen to it. Yeah, good. Good.
Who's performance are likely to be artful? Which is someone more likely to be proud of or which is less meaningful decision? Which is more thoughtful on earth? Which experience is less likely to be described as delightful? Why might someone be good before? Which might be described as frightful?
Okay. Question is such a task for be stressful because it's urgent or because it's relaxing? Yeah, do read out as well.
Which illness is more useful? One who is
Yep, yep, good.
which is less peaceful? Why might someone be useful? Which is considered to be respectable? When would be thought to be more watchful? Who is this deceitful? Why might someone be restful? Which behavior is more disgraceful? Which emotion is it? Might be a sorrowful kind of death. How am I despiteful considering response to assault? Which action is lawful? Which would be practiced before? Which to visit again the party power rather than to around us creature. Why might you distrust others? So who is likely to be more master or chef? Which genre is fiction more likely to be described as? Humor would you expect to be more about? Who is faithful? Which family is in the most pitfall situation? Favorite one.
Okay, Abdullah, I can't see more. Are you done?
I'm done.
Okay, now, Haika, you need to share your screen now. And in the meanwhile, you can open your science, Abdullah. And then Haika, we will do your science after. First, we need to Haika to do her English. Haika, are you there? Share your screen, please.
Yeah, okay.
Cool. And don't forget to read out all your questions and your answers so we can, all hear you as a class.
So I'm going to be continuing this one from last time.
Okay, sure. Just read out the question and then your answer, okay? Because we're all here to listen as well. Good.
Teacher.
Okay, so Haika, are you done with your English?
Yes.
Okay, can you open up your science now? The one Miss Saba just explained today, this morning? And share it with the class?
Just the science won't open.
It wasn't opening. Remember the downloading? Like, okay, let's do social studies then. In the meanwhile, I'll have
Yeah, it wasn't opening yet.
It wasn't? Remember she said you can download and she showed you
Yeah,
the
I
whole
didn't try it.
Okay,
Too
can
many
you
tabs
try?
open too, so I have to go through them and delete them all. That's why it's a little bit laggy too.
Okay, no worries. You can try. Did you teach your Asmal Husna yet, or you want to do it tomorrow? Tomorrow is Friday.
I'll do it tomorrow because I forgot to do it.
Okay, no worries. So make sure everybody does it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
What
like
number
we'll
are we
have.
up to?
We're supposed to finish
I
up
did
to
mine.
30.
Fine with that. I've
30,
done
okay.
my one yesterday too. I didn't remember sharing it though.
Okay, no worries. You can share it today if you want, but then we will finish up all the 30 of them for sure. Because I want to reach at least 50, like half of them, as
I'm
soon
pretty
as
sure
possible.
6 or 38.
Oh, you're on 38? Okay. So you know what? We before December, we'll try to finish it as much as we can, like, at
Wait,
least 50. Okay. So let's
let me
finish
tell
up to
you which
40.
number I'm on.
So tomorrow
Yeah,
everybody
I'm
should
on
be done.
38. I finished 38.
Okay, yes, share it on screen, please. So I prefer you doing all them. Do it in detail. I want the really like in
Yeah,
detail, like,
detailed. It's
with
very detailed.
examples. Yes, I know,
Should
I
I
know.
do 30?
I know you're doing that in detail, but Abdullah is not that as much, but he's in grade 5, so he's doing it according to his level. But the more the better, because we want to have a proper understanding with all the Mukharid, like all the root letters, where they come from, that word, exact meanings, and then all the examples, explanation,
Okay,
with
yeah.
at least more than one example for sure, to make us understand. Yes. So you did it up to how much?
30 to 30. I've done 38.
Oh, 38. Okay, cool. So by tomorrow, we should all be done 40. Everybody should be at 40 by tomorrow. And this week, and by next week, we should be done 50. All of us will do 50, because two and for 5 days, so 10 times. So 2 times 5 is 10. So we should all be done 50 by next week, inshallah.
Yeah, okay.
So, do you want to
Should I
read
read
those?
out the 30 to
Yes, please.
38?
Yes, start from 30 to 38, and then
Okay.
Haika, make sure everybody does tomorrow. We should all be
Okay.
done by 40. Okay, everybody should have their 40
Right.
names written down in explanation with examples. Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead, and
30.
Asma will share it hers right now. Cool. Go ahead,
30.
Asma.
Al-Latif. Al-Latif is one of the names of Allah in Islam that means the subtle or the most gentle. Al-Latif means Allah is aware of the most hidden secrets and intricacies and dispenses mercy to his creation in gentle ways. Al-Latif appears 7 times in the Quran. Al-Latif can also mean being so kind to someone that they don't notice, or knowing the subtle differences between two things that are identical. Latif is also a masculine given name that means servant of the gentle. Its feminine form is Latifa. Al-Khabir is one of the 99 names of Allah, Asma al-Husna, and means the acquainted or the well-aware. The word the Khabir comes from the root khabara, which means to be aware or to understand the reality of something in the Quran. Where Allah refers to himself as Al-Khabir 6 times. Al-Halim is one of the names of Allah, which means the most forbearing. It appears in the Quran 11 times. Other meanings of Al-Halim include patience, reason, self-control, tempering anger, the calm, abiding, the most kind and gentle, forbearing, lenient, and forgiving, calm and serene. Not hasty and exhibiting moderation, Al-Halim is often paired with the name Al-Ghafur, which means the forgiving. 33. Allah is Al Azim, the supreme glory and the greatest. His reality is too great to be fully understood under the human mind's capacity. He is infinitely greater than his creation. It is said that his throne, symbolic of his knowledge and authority, extends over the heavens and the earth, and their care burdens him not. He is the one deserving the attributes of exaltment, glory, extolment, and purity from all imperfection. From the root Ain Zamim, which has the following classical Arabic annotations: to be great, large, big; to be vast, huge, enormous; to be great in rank, importance, or dignity; to be imposing, powerful, superior; to be magnificent, honored, revered; to be immense, stupendous, lofty; to be above.
Mm-hmm.
Al-Ghafur, Allah is Al-Ghafur, in Arabic Al-Ghafur. He is the one who completely forgives our sins and faults. His forgiveness is unlimited, and he is all compassionate. Mm, He is the Most High. His forgiveness extends to all who turn to him and from humility and seek repentance. From the root Ghain Farah, which has the following classical Arabic connotations: to cover, veil, conceal, hide, to pardon, to forgive, to set right, to cover a thing, to protect it from dirt.
Beautiful.
Al-Shakur is one of the 99 names of Allah, and it translates to the appreciative or the most grateful. Al-Shakur is the name of Allah who rewards the small pious deeds with many grades, and who gives unlimited happiness in the afterlife for the activity during this life. Occurrence in the Quran. Al-Shakur appears in several verses of the Quran, including chapter 35, verse 30, chapter 35, verse 34, chapter 42, verse 23, and chapter 64, verse 17. The
Yep.
name Al-Shakur comes from the root Shin Kaf Ra, which has three main meanings: to praise for a benefit, to be thankful, and to produce it and to supply abundantly. And the name Shakir is similar to Al-Shakur, but Shakir indicates that Allah gives 10 or 100 in return for one, while Al-Shakur indicates that Allah gives endless rewards in return for very few deeds. The compound name Abd al-Shakur, Abdul Shakur, or Abdul Shakur would mean servant of the All Thankful. Al-Ali is one of the 99 names of Allah, and it means the Most High or the Exalted. The word Al-Ali appears in the Quran 70 times in various forms, including Ta'ala, exalted is He; Ta'alo, come; Ista'ala, overcome; Uluwan, haughtiness; and Iliyin. The root of the word al-ali is Ain Lam Waw, which has four main meanings: to be high, lofty, and exalted; to overcome and overwhelm; to advance and succeed; to be eminent. Al-Kabir is one of the names of Allah in Islam, meaning the Great. In the Quran, Allah refers to Himself as Al-Kabir 6 times. It is the 37th name of Allah and is considered one of the most perfect names of Allah. The word Kabir comes from the root Kaf Ba Ra, which has multiple meanings, including greatness in rank and nobility, greatness in size, greatness in age, greatness in learning and knowledge, and having rights above all others. Allah is described as being greater than anything that can be imagined, and his greatness encompasses all things. He is considered to be supreme and perfect, free from any limitations or deficiencies that are inherent in created beings. Al-Hafiz is one of the 99 names of Allah in Islam, and it means the ever persevering, guardian, all watching protector. Hmm. In the Quran, Allah refers to himself as Al-Hafiz on 3 occasions. Al-Hafiz is the creator and preserver of the worlds and their contents. He is also said to be aware of all that people do, and to protect them from things that they may not be aware of. The root hafadha is the origin of the words Hafiz and Hafiz. It has 3 main meanings: guarding, protecting, retaining, and taking care of, preventing from perishing or becoming lost, being watchful, mindful, attentive, and vigilant. Okay, those are all.
Okay, beautiful. Mashallah,
Now,
very
this
well
document's
explained.
becoming really long.
Yes, that's actually good, you know, because at least you get the understanding of each, you know, detail. Mashallah, beautiful. Now, just remember that we have to finish all of them, okay? Not just stop at 40 or 50. So we after we complete all 100, you know, all 99 of them, then the next step,
Right.
I have another assignment for you and Haika, both of you. I need like at least two of you who are really good in typing. Are you guys good like in typing? Like English? Yeah?
Bunch of timing
Like
games, yeah.
if you're listening to something and you're just gonna type it and then you're gonna represent it. So I'm gonna give you assignment like, you know, maybe watch a video on it's gonna be totally based on Quran. Like I will give you, you know, assignment that you're gonna be watching. That video would might last like maybe 30 to 40 minutes, and it will be 2 videos each one of you. So or 2 to 3 videos, so that would be like 60 or maybe 90 minutes of the video, and then I'll give you the full week, like 5 days, and then you're just gonna type it exactly, and then we're gonna put our own words to it as well. But first I want you to actually watch it, and then because this guy it explains the Quran really well, and I want to, you know, to then we'll reflect on it and we'll understand it, inshallah. So are you ready for that? Asma and Haika are both of you, because this is something long lasting. It's kind of life lasting. That you will have that with you, and then, you know, it's really going to benefit you,
I don't
inshallah.
get what you mean. So you're
I'll let you
saying
know. I will let you
So you
know
have
maybe
to
on
like
your WhatsApp.
record a video and like cut
No, no,
off
no.
other parts that are not important.
Yes, that's correct. That's correct. So I will let you know on your WhatsApp like later on, like, you know, because probably we can share the no contact over here, right? So I will let you know after the class. We will be you know, we might start that maybe by tomorrow, because tomorrow is Friday. I will give you the detail exactly, but you know, once you finish your 40 of them, these names, then I'll give you that as well. But are you good in typing though? Just want to know. And then I know you're good in reading and you know, speaking out, but first I want you to actually make the script to read and present in the class after, like maybe on your graduation day. We'll have it that ready, like, you know, but we need a lot of time to do that though. It's like it's probably 30 of them that you would be doing. One of them would take you maybe 5 days of the class, like every day, like, so you can either finish it in one day or you can just finish it in 5 days for each one of them. So that's like 30 in total. Would you be able to do that, Asma? Like Asma and Haika? But this is something that's gonna last you, you know, forever. Like, you know, it's gonna actually benefit the class and every one of us, inshallah. So Asma and Haika, would you be able to, are you open to that? For that assignment? It's totally going to be based, it's actually on Quran, so we should be reading it anyways. So um okay, Asma, now you need to open up your English, sweetie. Asma, are you there? Okay, Asma, you have to open your IXL English so we can finish that before the break. And then we'll talk about the next assignment tomorrow, inshallah, which is like 30 and 30. We'll do those, inshallah. We'll try to finish it before Ramadan. So, are you there, Asma? Haika, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, Asma, you need to share your screen for English now. IXL
Okay, yeah,
English.
sure. I'll share my screen.
Mhm. So, would you be ready for that now? Like, if I give you starting from tomorrow, would you be able to, um, you know, mm, make a presentation, like write it down, and then we will at
Yeah.
the end.
I don't get what you mean.
Yeah,
I'll
sister,
let
you
you
can
know,
send it to me
inshallah.
first, and then I'll let them, inshallah. I'll see what the program is. Okay? Inshallah. Send it
Okay,
to me
inshallah.
first. Yeah.
Inshallah, inshallah. It's about the Quran. I just thought that this way they'll have better understanding of it,
Yeah. If it's
inshallah.
outside the curriculum, just we can discuss first, and then we can see how
Sure,
appropriate is according to their level. Inshallah.
sure,
Okay?
sure. Inshallah, inshallah. No, that's why I choose the high kind of Asma only, because both of them are, inshallah, able to reflect on that.
It's peaceful.
Okay, understanding. Okay, and a student is writing a biography of. Can you read that before you submit? Make sure. Good. A chemistry professor. Yeah.
Water changes from a liquid phase to a solid phase ice when its temperature decreases to 0 degrees Celsius or lower. Matter undergoes a phase change when enough energy is added or removed to alter its physical state, liquid, solid, or gas. In 2015, two documentaries were released on Simone's life and work: The Amazing Nina Simpson and What Happened to Miss Simone. Born Eunice Kathleen Wayman, Nina Simone began playing piano at the age of 3. If I had to be called something, it should be have been a folk singer, because there was more folk and blues than jazz in my playing, Simone wrote in her autobiography. The map shows both volcanic vents and cold lava formations on Mercury's surface. The map was created from thousands of images taken by NASA's Messenger spacecraft, a probe that circled the planet for 4 years. The Bepi-Colombo mission, scheduled for arrival at Mercury in late 2025, will build on Messenger findings by further exploring the planet's composition and history. Due to heavy vehicle traffic, the residents and travelers in Rio de Janeiro mainly move around the city on the underground subway systems on privately owned bus. Since Rio legalized street art in 2014, artists can legally use walls and walls, columns, and construction sidings as their pace canvases, provided that the surfaces aren't a part of officially designed historical monuments. According to the Brazilian Institute of Space Research, Cristo Redentor, Redentor, Rio's famous 38-meter tall statue of Jesus is struck by lightning 2 to 4 times each year. Student sleeping quarters include 6 bunk beds, 3 desks, and private shower stalls. Students are guided by licensed teachers and CPR certified coaches. Students can choose from classes in dance, acrobatics, singing, musical, theater, or drama. Reinforcement through praise or what treats is an effective way to reward your dog for good behavior. Your dog's first physical exam will identify diseases that might not be visible to the naked eye. Your dog will need a collar identification, tags, a leash full of food, a bowl and water bowls, high quality food, and toys. Average daily temperatures in the Falkland Islands from about 2 degrees Celsius to 10 degrees Celsius, depending on the time of year. Nearly 1 million penguins from 5 different species live on the Falkland Islands. French explorers built a small settlement on East Falkland in 1764. The Interscholastic League held its annual track and field district meet last Thursday in Georgetown, despite some light afternoon rain. The Georgetown Trojans finished with 155 points, with Oakville's Hornets trailing closely behind with 149 points. Georgetown senior Christopher Fraser was the meet's top point scorer, easily outspacing competition in all 4 of his individual events. Wearing hats indoors is socially acceptable in many cultures. I strongly affirm the motion that students should be allowed to wear hats in the classroom. Some say that hats pose a distraction and are learning. The U.S. National Academy of Sciences reports and between 2010 and 2012 that around 100,000 elephants in Africa were killed by ivory hunters. Former Israeli military trader Nir Kalfan found Mesha consulting a security firm that uses military tactics to protect the elephants left in Africa Desert Sanga Reserve. Governments and conservation groups use high-tech microphones, radar cameras, and drones to monitor elephants in protected zones. According to World Wildlife Fund, elephants poaching is now rare in the Sanga Reserve.
You okay?
Bacteria may develop when pores on the surface of the skin become clogged with excess sebum, oil, dead skin cells, or bacteria. Prescription medications such as antibiotics or vitamins A derivatives may help control more severe cases of acne. Mild cases of acne may be controlled by over-the-counter products containing benzoyl peroxide or salicylic acid, according to the National Institute of Arthritis and Musculoskeletal and Skin Diseases. Acne affects about 80% of all people from ages of 11 to 30.
Excellent.
A Farewell to Arms by Ernest Hemingway tells the story of an American ambulance driver on the Italian front during World War One. Historian Mark Thompson examines Italy's role during the battle between Italy and Australia in the White War. The war fought between Italy and Austro-Hungary came to be known as the White War because of the snowy conditions in which it was fought.
Yeah.
Italian and Austro-Hungarian soldiers battled in the Dolomite Mountains, a mountain range in northeastern Italy at altitudes up to 3,660 meters. That makes sense. Historian Mark Thompson examines Italy's. Ma received the National Medal of Arts in 2001 and the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2010.
Mhm.
Ma began violin lessons as a toddler and started playing the cello at the age of 4. Ma has earned more than 15 Grammy Awards, including one for the Best Original Score for the film Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Ma has pronounced more than 75 albums throughout his career. Be there.
Okay.
Not English. I'm not English.
Okay, you're done English, and in 2 minutes we're all going on for break now, and so okay, so tomorrow I will be giving you a new assignment, inshallah, after discussing with Miss with Miss Saba, inshallah, and then yeah, make sure you add up 2 more names, and then by tomorrow we'll take it in the class, and then since we only have about a minute to go.
Yeah, you said to keep something on the screen during breaks, so I'll
Yeah,
just put this up.
yeah, that would be a good idea, inshallah. And then yeah, in 1 minute we're all going for break, and then I'll be here though, but you guys attend your 15-minute break, and then do whatever you have to do, and then come back by 12 for your Islamic Studies class, inshallah. And then we'll see you tomorrow at in the morning, inshallah. Okay. Imanullah, enjoy your break, guys. Abdullah, Haika, and Asma. You guys can stay logged in and go for your break. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहू.
Islam. Islam.
Okay. Asma, can you share? Asma, can you share? Mama, were we doing grade 9 or 8? 9. लेकिन इस्लामिक नहीं ओपन करना है कुरान.
Oh, right. I'm an idiot.
First choose.
Yeah, I know.
I know. Loading.
You know where you are.
Okay. Abdullah.
Yes.
Okay. Can you read? I will tell you. Can you read from here? From here. Can you read? رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Yes, can you read from here? يا أيها الناس. Yes, Abdullah.
Ya
Yes,
nasu
Abdullah. Can you read?
li lu
يا أيها الناس.
rabbaku min mil la di kula قي ق- قل قم قم لا
No, يا أيها الناس اعبدوا.
يا أيها الناس اعبدوا
Yeah, okay. ربكم
ربكم
الذي.
الذي
Oh, why you can't read?
هم
Can you
الذي
read?
yes
Okay. خلقكم, like that. Read like that.
خلقكم والذين من منكم
من قبلكم
من قبلكم لا لكم تي تي
تتقون
تتقون كن
تتقون.
تتقون
Mhm.
جعل لكم كم كل
لكم الأرض
لكم
الذي جعل لكم الأرض
لكم أرضا
فراشا
معشا
والسماء
والسماء
بناء
بناؤنا
وأنزل
وأنزل
من السماء
من السماء
ماء
ماء
فأخرج.
فأخرج
Okay, read it.
فأخرج ب بما
به
من من
من الثمرات
من الثمرات رب كن كن
رزقا
رزقا
لكم.
لكم
مم.
فلا
مهم.
فلا
مهم.
تجعلون
لله
لله
أندادا
أندادا
وأنتم
وأنتم
تعلمون.
تعلمون.
Okay. جزاك الله خيرا. Okay. هايكا.
Yes.
You not 3, 4.
Oh yeah, we're starting the beginning of 4 now, right?
Mm,
The very beginning.
not beginning. No. Sometimes.
Yeah, we are on the beginning of 4. We finished 3 yesterday. Just wait a bit.
Why not?
Just wait a bit. Why not what?
Write it down.
I know, but why not what? What are you saying?
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Asma, can you read from here?
Right, yeah, here, got it.
Okay.
الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لن تنالوا البر حتى تنفقوا مما تحبونه وما تنفقوا من شيء فإن الله به عليم كل طعام كان هلا لبني إسرائيل إلا ما حرم إسرائيل على نفسه من قبله قبل أن تنزل على التوراة قل فأتوا بالتوراة فاتلوها إن كنتم صادقين فمن افترى على الكتاب على كذبا من بعد ذلك فأولئك هم الظالمون أقول صدق الله فاتبعوا ملة إبراهيم حنيفا وما كان من المشركين إن أول بيت ووضع للناس الذين ببكة مباركا وهدى للعالمين فيه آيات بينات مقام إبراهيم ومن دخل كان آمنا ولله على الناس هج البيت من من استطاع إليه سبيلا ومن كفر فإن الله غني عن العالمين قل يا أهل الكتاب لم تكفرون بآيات الله والله شهيد على ما تعملون قل يا أيها الكتاب لم تصدون عن سبيل الله من آمن تبغونها عوجا وأنتم شهداء وما الله بغافل عما تعملون يا أيها الذين آمنوا تطيعوا فريقا من الذين أوتوا الكتاب يردوكم بعد إيمانكم الكافرين.
Okay, Jazakallah khairan, mashallah, tabarakallah. Okay, this is the page. Yes. Okay. Haika, can you read from here? From here?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وقفنا تك
وكيف وكيف وكيف
وكيف oh the thing was in the way وكيف تكفرون وأنتم تتلى عليكم آيات الله وفيكم رسوله ومن يعتدي بالله
واعتصموا
فقد
واعتصموا
هدي
بالله
ومن يعتدم بالله فقد هدي إلى صراط مستقيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون واعتصموا بحبل الله جميعا ولا
فرقوا
تفرقوا واختلفوا من بعد ما جاءهم البينات وأولئك لهم عذاب عظيم.
No. What are you reading?
Over here.
Ni'matullahi alaykum.
No, I finished that. I'm on the
Adhabun alim. Where is it?
where it's Yoma Tabi Yaddu.
Yawma tabyaddu wujuhun? No.
Yeah.
On which page are you?
This page. I just finished it. I was reading it. The fifth ayah from the bottom. Yeah, right
Over?
here.
There?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
يوم تبيض وجوه وتسود وجوه فأما الذين اسودت وجوههم
Wujuhuhum.
أكفرتم بعد
Akafartum.
إيمانكم فذوقوا كل عذاب بما كنتم تكفرون وأما الذين يدت وجوههم فهي رحمة الله هم فيها خالدون تلك آيات الله نتلوها عليك به بالحق وما الله يريد ظلما
Lil
لي
alamin.
ظلما
Lil
للعالمين.
alamin. Okay. MashaAllah, tabarakallah, jazakallah khairan. Asma, can you open Islamic Studies? No. Hmm. We didn't do this chapter, right? Yom al-Nahar? Ah, yes, okay. Can you read it? We didn't do this chapter, right? I'm asking for confirmation. Did we do this chapter? Yeah, sacrifice. We didn't do the sacrifice, and we didn't do this one as we did. Okay, sacrifice. The new chapter is the day of sacrifice, Yumun Nahar. Wait 1 second. Let me see. 1 second. Let me see something. 187. Okay. 187, 187, 187, 187. Actually, it's gonna be like what? 92, 192, 192, 192, 192, 192. Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, Asma, can you read it? The day of sacrifice, Yom and the sacrificial animal. Concerning the practice or rite of sacrifice, animal sacrifice nahr is referred to in the words of Allah, so pray to your Lord and sacrifice. Chapter 108, verse 2. The origin of the rite of sacrifice is the commandment given by Allah to his beloved slave Khalil Ibrahim alayhi salam. One night, Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam had a dream. He dreamt that he sacrificed his son Ismail. Ibrahim was a truthful prophet. His dream was a true dream. He decided to do what Allah had commanded to do in his dream. But first he said to Ismail, my dear son, I have seen in a dream that I must sacrifice you. So look, what do you think? He replied, my father, you must do what you are commanded. You will find me, if Allah wills, to be one of those who are patient. It is important to note that Ismail alayhi did not say to his father, you must do what you saw in the dream. He rather said, you must do what you are commanded. Ibrahim salam took Ismail with him and a knife. When Ibrahim reached Mina, he made ready to sacrifice his son. Mina is a valley in Mecca, about 5 miles on the road to Arafat, where the three stone pillars stand. It is part of the Hajj or pilgrimage to spend 3 or 4, possibly 4 nights in Mina during the days of the Sheikh. We will talk about the Sheikh shortly, inshallah. When Ibrahim alayhi said, laid Ismail prostrate on his forehead, then he seized him by the forelock in order to sacrifice him for Allah. Allah acknowledged their truthfulness, and he called out, O Ibrahim, you have now confirmed the vision. But Allah wanted to test Ibrahim's resolve to do what he was commanded. It was not Allah's will that Ismail should be sacrificed. In fact, Prophet Ibrahim's vision was a test of his readiness to sacrifice all that was dearest to him in his life. When Ibrahim alayhi salam passed the test, Allah sent Jibreel alayhi salam with a ram from paradise. As Allah the Most High says, and we ransomed him with a mighty sacrifice. Ibrahim subsequently sacrificed the ram instead of Ismail. Allah was pleased with what Ibrahim had done, so he commanded the Muslims to sacrifice in remembrance of it on Eid al-Adha. The sacrifice spoken of here is the one repeated every year by countless believers in connection with the pilgrimage to Makkah Hajj, which itself commemorates the experience of Prophets Ibrahim and Ismail and constitutes one of the pillars of Islam. Animal sacrifice, udhiyah, on Eid al-Adha. The animal sacrifice is a confirmed practice, sunnah mu'akkada. The omission is of which is not recommended for anyone who is capable of performing it. According to some other authorities, however, it is strictly necessary wajib upon every Muslim family that is able to afford it. The wisdom behind animal sacrifice. The wisdom behind animal sacrifice is to obtain a nearness to Allah. The Most High revived the Sunnah of the Prophet Ibrahim, show generosity towards dependents on the day of Eid al-Adha, spread mercy among the poor, and express thankfulness to Allah for his subjecting and livestock to us. Moreover, there are general hospitality from Allah to believers to whom the meat is distributed. The animals which are most suitable for sacrifice. The animals most suitable for sacrifice are camels, then cows, and then sheep or goats. In the case of sheep, only a jada is acceptable, while a thani is acceptable in other cases. A jada is an animal that is 6 months old or older, while a thani is a goat that is 1 year old, to a cow that is 2 years old, and to a camel that is 5 years old. A sheep or goat is acceptable as a sacrificial offering from a single individual, and a camel or cow as a collective offering from a group of 7. A sheep or goat is sufficient for a care must be taken to ensure that the sacrificial animal is not defective. The most serious defects are demonstrated by these following 5 types. An animal that has a broken horn or a split ear, meaning one that has lost the greater part of one of its ears or horns. A one-eyed creature who the one-eyed condition is clearly apparent in the an emaciated animal with no fat on its bones, a lame animal whose lameness is clearly apparent since it cannot move about freely and is too weak to gather its share of fodder, a sick animal whose sickness is clearly apparent, or one that is suffering from mange, which is a skin disease, because its mange condition will spoil its meat. The days and the time of sacrifice. The time for slaughtering begins on Eid al-Adha, the 10th day of the Hijjah, after the Eid prayer, meaning Salat al-Eid. And it is never acceptable to offer the sacrifice before the Eid prayer. The time of sacrifice ends on the last of the 3 days following the Eid, which are called Ayyam al-Tashriq. That is the 3 days following the day of the festival, Yom al-Eid, namely the 11th, 12th, and 13th days of the Hijjah. Why are these days called the days of Tashriq? There are differences of opinion among the scholars as to how these days came to be called the days of Tashriq, but according to some, they were so called because on those days people used to cut the meat of sacrificial animals into strips and dry them up in the sun. The days are thus called days of eating and drinking and celebrating the praise of Allah. Mm, the time of slaughtering the sacrificial animal. If someone slaughters a sacrificial animal before the Eid prayer, it is merely a lump of meat, for that he will not receive the word of the rites of sacrifice. The Prophet ﷺ said, whoever slaughters his sacrifice before the prayer, Salat al-Eid, he only slaughters for himself. And whoever slaughters it after the prayer, he certainly perfects his sacrifice at the prescribed time and follows the customary excellent practice, Sunnah of the Muslims, al-Bukhari. And once Allah's Messenger Sallallahu passed to some people who had slaughtered their sacrificial animals before the Eid prayers, and he said, if someone slaughters the sacrificial animals before the Eid prayer, let him repeat his sacrifice. It is recommended for someone who attends the sacrifice not to cut the hair or trim his nails until he slaughters. This restriction is effective from the appearance of the crescent of the on the Dhul Hijjah. This is due to what the Prophet saying, if you see the crescent of the month of the Hijjah and one of you intends to sacrifice an animal, you should refrain from cutting his hair and nails until he sacrifices the animal. Muslim. Distributing the meat. The Prophet ﷺ said, eat of it, share some of it, and distribute some of it as charity. Hence, it is recommended that a portion of the meat of the animal sacrifice be eaten, a portion being given away to relatives and friends, and a portion be given as charity to the poor and needy. Now we're on the exercises.
Okay. Fill in the blanks. The rite of sacrifice organi-
Originated
originated with dash.
Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam.
Yes, the Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam. For a collective offering, a
Cow. A
uh,
cow or
camel
camel maybe
may be
sacrifice.
sacrificed. The sacrificial animal must be healthy
Healthy
and
and
free
free
from
from
any defect.
any defect, yeah. The 3 days following their Eid are called the days of Tashid.
Tashriq.
Tashid, it's tomato.
The
The sacrificial meat is divided into 3 parts.
okay.
Why did Allah substitute a ram for Ismail and Islam? Because he loved his prophets. He's not going to kill him like that. And he just needed to make sure that Ibrahim had the willfulness and readiness to kill and to sacrifice. And Ismail had the readiness to like be sacrificed for the sake of Allah. So yeah, there's 15 minutes left. There's 15 minutes left. Oh, there's also a few extra questions here. When does the time for sacrifice begin and end? The after the Eid prayer after Salat al Eid on the 10th of Dhul Hijjah, like after Eid after Salat al Eid, and to the 13th of Dhul Hijjah.
Okay,
Cool.
Haika, can you answer this question? What is the time for sacrificing the Eid al Adha? On the Eid al Adha, what is the
On
right time to sacrifice? Yes, Haika.
uh
What is the
Did you celebrate the so Eid al Adha? Did you celebrate? What
yeah
is the right time to slaughter the animal on Eid?
yeah I know it.
yeah,
I
I
know
know.
it. It's on.
Just a minute. Let her see. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yes, Haika.
I don't see the answer.
Hmm?
Can I say the answer?
Yeah. Okay. Asma, can you answer?
Yeah, it's after Salat al Eid. Anytime after Salat al Eid.
Anytime after Salatul Eid, and there are 3 days
Yeah,
you can
after.
slaughter.
Yeah, I said that in the first question. And I mean, if you want to buy a bit more time, since there's time left, there's these questions.
Yes, what was Ismail al Islam's reaction when Ibrahim al Islam told him his dream?
He was calm, but he said, do whatever you're commanded to,
Yes.
specifically. Not
Why did Allah commanded Muslim to offer sacrifice on Eid al Adha?
Wait 1 second. It's right over here. The wisdom behind animal sacrifice is to attain nearness to Allah the Most High, revive the sunnah of Prophet Ibrahim, show generosity to one's descendants on the day of Eid al-Adha, spread mercy among the poor and the needy, and express thankfulness to Allah for subjecting the livestock to us. That's the full sentence.
Okay, when does animal sacrifice become necessary?
Whenever you're able to do it, like you're actually able to do it.
Write briefly about the wisdom behind an animal sacrifice.
Okay, I'll just repeat this again. The wisdom behind animal sacrifice is to attain nearness to Allah the Most High, revive the sunnah of the Prophet Ibrahim, show generosity to one's descendants on the day of Eid al-Adha, spread mercy among the poor and the needy, and express thankfulness to Allah for subjecting the livestock to us. Moreover, there are general hospitality from Allah to believers to whom the meat is distributed.
Okay. Okay, Haika. Did you understand it?
Yes.
Okay. And Abdullah, are you listening?
Yes.
Okay. Did you understand the lesson?
Yes.
This is very important lesson, and especially the wisdom behind sacrifice. Very important. Okay. So this was your lesson. Um, Now we have 10 minutes. Can you make an organizer and mention on it the 5 daily prayers and the household chores and what
Your daily activity.
your daily activities, your daily activities. What did you do today? Haika, what do you do at home?
At home?
How do you spend your day?
Oh, you literally just told me not to tell my goodness what I do at home. Now you're doing.
Yes. Okay, Asma.
Excuse.
Oh, okay, Haika. Okay, can you tell me how do you spend your day?
Oh, you literally. I go to
Yeah.
school in
Oh,
the morning and then it ends
mhm,
around like 2 o'clock because it's a self-study time.
mhm.
Then
After the study time,
I
what do
go
you
out in
do?
my backyard
Mm-hmm.
and then I go in my basement. I play with my cat.
Yeah. Okay. Do you help your mom in household chores?
Sorry?
Do you help your mom in household chores?
Chores? Yeah, I clean my room.
Okay. And do you have any hobbies?
Yeah.
Which hobby?
Gymnastics.
Okay. So do you go or you do it at home?
Both.
Both. Okay. Okay. So Abdullah, what are your activities? How do you spend your day?
Um, in the morning, do school at 9. Then at 1 it ends. Then I start practicing. Then I usually go to
Okay.
basement,
Mm-hmm.
play with my friends.
All right.
Sometimes go outside too.
Do you help your mom in household chores?
Yes.
What do you do?
Like when she's cooking, I help her, and like and when she needs help cleaning stuff, I help her. And
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Asma, what do you do? How do you spend your day?
Hmm. Well, I wake up a little late, but I wake up, do the online class 9 a.m. And then after that, no, and then after that, I would do my work, my other work, my school work, the like other homeschool work. And then after that, that would be like around 3 p.m. So 3 p.m. I'd either play or like watch on a phone or just to be outside in my backyard where I have a swing. So I just swing on that for like a good hour or so. And then 4:30 to 7 would be my Quran time. And then after 7 o'clock, yeah, I'd spend time with my siblings. We'd watch a movie or something, or I would, that's basically my device time, 7 o'clock and after. And then it- going to sleep depends.
Okay. So, what about the Salah? Haika, do you pray 5 times a day?
Yes.
Alhamdulillah. Okay. And Abdullah
Yes, 5 times.
and Asma?
I try.
Yeah, try better. Try better. Sometimes. Yes, try better. Okay. Okay, so this was your lesson for today. Inshallah, we'll see you tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Walaikum salam. Walaikum salam.